after all of these years trying to have a relationship that was so much different from my parents, I actually was implementing a relationship that was exactly like my parents. Instead of the trauma and the abuse, I was actually abusing myself because I made myself believe something that was not true. I made myself live on a belief, assumption, and expectation, and every single time my feelings got hurt. And for some reason, I didn't think I deserved better. I thought that if this person was in my life, then it was the reason. And then I started to realize what the reason was, and it wasn't even about me. It wasn't about me. So I realized that all of these years of me hurting myself, and now I can heal myself. It's not that I'm mad or sad that I actually had a similar relationship and it was the similar amount of time and years, but now I'm grateful because I'm healing. Because of my strong ability to want to be in control, I always felt like people would want to change for me. I always felt like maybe they would want to change for me. Maybe my love would change them. Maybe my love will make them treat me better. Maybe one day I'll be confident enough to tell them how I felt. And I mean, this is my whole relationship life, you guys. From the time I was 16 years old, I never felt that my needs were important. I never felt that I could have a partner that matched me 100%. Maybe I needed to settle on a couple things. Hi, baby. But now I'm realizing that I don't have to settle. I don't need to settle, especially on the things that are non-negotiable. And I can't make anybody come up and meet me and want to be there for me. So now I have to be there for myself. I have to trust that God is working on me in a deeper way to help me. Always embody this persona, well, maybe this idea that I always wanted to be different. I wanted to have relationships that were different. I wanted to do something different. I wanted to dress different. I always wanted to just be bold, right? But I was so insecure for so many years. I didn't feel like I needed what I need now. And you know, if I could say something to my younger self, I would say have more confidence, because one day you will be her. One day the dreams that you have of yourself and all of the things that you want to attract, you will have. And that day you will recognize that you didn't have to settle for something you ultimately didn't want. And if somebody shows you their true colors, believe them, because they will never change for you. No matter how much you pray, no matter how much you hope, no matter how much you love them, it don't matter what you do to them, they have to change for them. And if they don't want to change for you, they'll never change for you. And so you just change. So because I have changed, and I've changed in all of the best ways, I started to think like, what will my higher self do? What is the things that make me so happy, that make me feel so confident, that make me feel so good about myself, even being a mom and being at home with my son? The things that make me feel good, I do those things now. And it comes from everything, from dating myself, to going to the park, to having picnics, to journaling, to meditating, to praying. And I realized that any relationship that I have to have a spiritual connection with this person. I have to have chemistry, but I also have to have that connection with them. And that spirit and the energy is just divine. So now I'm seeking that. And if I don't get that, I'm okay with it, because I'm loving me.